All right, in today's video, we're going to do a Subaru TR580 transmission flush. We're going to do it by dumping it, filling it, running it, dumping it, and filling it again. We might go 3 times. We'll see exactly what we get out of it. A couple of things about doing this. One of them is you want to get the car as level as possible. We actually have this car up on ramps because the driveway is sloped. There isn't a flat piece of land on this property at all, so we have to work with what we've got. But I'll show you how we've got this. All right, so although it's not 100% level, it's close enough. It doesn't have to be exact, but the way we've managed to do this, since the driveway is on this, is to have the back wheels on the ground and the front wheels on a ramp. So that's given us enough of a level where we can dump the fluid, fill it, and hopefully get a decent flush out of it. All right, so the first thing you want to do is locate the fill bolt, because you want to loosen it up. You don't want to drain this thing if there's a possibility you're not going to be able to get the fill bolt off, which, believe me, is a very real possibility. It took us 30 minutes of a lot of cursing, sweating, and knuckle busting to actually break it loose. So it is broken loose right now. The fluid you see around it is actually Freol, which we use to help break it loose. Now, the location is on the driver's side of the transmission. This is a TR580 transmission, so it's on the driver's side towards the back of the transmission. So you want to do is get your pan underneath of it and then take it off. And to get this off, we used a 8mm hex. You see the color on this stuff, it's overdue for a change, there's no doubt. All right, we've moved to the other side of the transmission, and this is where the drain bolt is. It's 14mm, and you can see the stuff dripping on the other side from the fill hole. So we're going to take this out, maybe. And there goes all the juice. Oh. So what you're hearing is the pan burping, literally. How's the filings on it?
Nothing really, it's just...
Okay. Go ahead and put it back in.
That's it, that's all I'm doing.
All right, we're going to move to the other side again, and before we do that, I'm going to show you this tool that I bought to help fill this stuff up. All right, so I bought this pump from Veepeak. It's a fluid pump, and it's designed for gallon bottles. One of the neat things about it, of course, comes in a resealable bag, and it's got a couple of different lids that will work with this. So we'll go through that in a second. Let's find the right one. So aside from having the benefit of having 4 different size caps, got the red one plus 3 that are in the bag here. One neat thing that comes with this is this little attachment here will actually go into the hole. It'll basically grab it, and then you just pinch it to pull it out. So that's definitely an advantage that is worth having. Yeah, can you lower the camera? That would be the right one. The question is, how do you get it on there? All right, so you loosen that up. Take whatever's on there off, put that one on. And now that's not going to reach to the bottom, so we're going to get one of these that come with it, and that should get us close to the bottom, so we're going to use that one. Now the question is this going to reach underneath there?
Do you want me to crawl under there?
Yeah, let's see.
Should I cut this thing?
We're going to see if this reaches the fill hole. Maybe. If it doesn't, we're going to add an extension to this. And that's a solid no.
Now, if you came in from up front, you probably could. Like where I'm at. Maybe. I don't know if there's enough room.
Hold on. Ready?
Yeah, it should be good to go. Here, I'll pump it if you want.
Go ahead. Alright, so we had to put this actually inside underneath the car because the hose isn't quite long enough. So if I had a beef, that would be it. That it's not quite long enough, should be longer. I can get it. It's a hit.
It's getting stuck on the fender.
Now the end of the hose does have a little clip that holds it in, which is pretty handy. Some starting to drip out.
Do you want to pull it and check it?
Yeah. Let's turn this around.
No fucking way.
Just put the tip in there.
That's far enough.
Yeah. Didn't take very much. All right, so we got one dump and fill. I'm going to go ahead and start it, run it through its paces as far as the transmission. All right, now on to another drain and fill. All right, second drain and fill. Go ahead. Yeah, look at the color of the fluid. I mean, so it cycled some of that older fluid down. You can see that looks pretty nasty, actually.
We could have pumped that in there.
No, because the pump won't reach all the way to the bottom.
Oh, okay. I say we do this at least one more time after this one.
Yep, I'm in agreement.
you want, I can pump it, you know.
I think I can get it.
I'm gonna pull it and check.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. I think.
Yep.
Oh my God, this stuff smells so bad. Ugh. Here, I'll go ahead and start.
Okay. Yeah, the GoPro should still be filming.
It is. Let's see what comes out this time. Oof. It's still looking kind of nasty. I don't know if you can see it, but
Yeah.
It's looking better.
All right, we've got the 14mm socket. We've got a new crush washer on the drain bolt. We're going to tighten that to 31 Newton meters or 22.864 foot-pounds, but we are rounding that up to 23 foot-pounds.
That's it.
All right. That little clip on the end of it is actually very handy.
I wish more of them had that.
It holds it in place. I wish the hose was longer, but overall, I really like this thing. How many times have we done transmission work?
I could have used that 1,000 times.
Yeah.
And you need it for newer cars because none of them have dipsticks anymore. So I'm thinking for this, I'll just loosely put it on, like hand tight, and then when you get it to temp, I'll pull it, and that's how we'll check, I guess.
Okay. Or we could leave this in place.
Could do that too.
Okay.
Yeah, it's peeing. Should I put it in or what? What do you want?
Go ahead and put the plug in.
Loosely?
Yeah.
I've ever have a little bit too much, but not.
Yep, exactly. One of the neat things about this little ODBII transmitter is that it'll work with any vehicle that's ODBII compliant. It'll connect to different software. I have the software for the Subaru. I also have software that's general ODBII diagnostics, read, clear codes, things like that. So it's really pretty handy to have. So I'm going to go ahead and hook it up, monitor the transmission temperature till we get it up to 95 degrees, and then we'll check the fill, make sure it's got enough fluid, and we'll do that with this little ODBII device. So quite literally, I have it connected to the ODBII, plugged into it. It'll tell you what the coolant temperature is, engine oil. You can change all these gauges, and again, this is software specific. Right now, the CVT is at 75 degrees. Let me move this a little bit out of the way here, and put it in gear. 95 degrees. All right. All right, so we've got the temperature up to 95 degrees using the ODBII tool from Veepeak with Bluetooth. We were able to monitor it, get to the right temperature. What we're going to do now is run the engine, get enough fluid in there till it starts weeping, put the cap back on, seal it up, and call it done.
Give it one more.
It's coming out nice and clear too.
I think that's good.
Yeah, that means we got a good flush, man.
Huh?
We got a good flush.
Yeah. Alright. I think that's all she wrote. I just gotta tighten that up.
All right, I'm gonna shut it off.
Okay. I don't know how tight this needs to be, but I'm not gonna put it as tight as it was. I'll tell you that much right now.
Yeah.
I think that's probably good.
Yeah, please don't.
Huh?
All right, so we got that done. We'll take it for a test drive, of course. No car work is complete without a test drive. We did use the Valvoline CVT, full synthetic. Should work fine. I've used this in other CVTs before. Been pretty happy with it. That method, I think, worked as far as the flush. We were getting some clear fluid towards the end there when we did the final fill. It took about, actually, 10 quarts. And if I'm not mistaken, this transmission uses 12 or 13. So while it wasn't a 100% complete flush, it was pretty close. And I'm pretty happy, at least with the color of the fluid that was coming out towards the end. So, yeah, I hope this video has been helpful to you. If it has, hit share and like. Don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching.